The waiting is over. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 ADNOC Yas in Schools Grand Finals Awards Ceremony. This has been a fantastic build-up to get to this stage, but after 5 days of intense competition and weeks and months of intense development, technology, creativity, and excitement, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. You may remember me from the race coverage over the course of the week. I'm Jake Sanson, motorsport commentator and presenter in the worlds of Formula One, Le Mans, and of course here in the United Arab Emirates as the voice of Formula Regional and Formula 4. And I have been blown away by the last 7 days. All of the incredible designs, technologies, amazing intuition, and fantastic charisma that our students have brought to the table.
And I'm Zara Faruqi, former World Finals participant and national winner for F1 in school. And here I am in front of the camera this time. I've been roaming around in the show producing mode, making sure that this event goes smooth. And let me say, Jake, today and this past week, I've seen such exciting things happening at the Yas in Schools competition. We had 4x4, F1 in schools, and Formula Ethara, and today, this is what we have been working towards.
Absolutely. Everybody's been putting on a fantastic show, not just working with STEM, but also with their imaginations and their creativities. We saw over the 5 days amazing racing, and of course in the 4x4 Schools Challenge, an incredible terrain course. But it's not just been about that. They've also been working on their portfolios, their written and verbal communications, their design, their innovation, their brand design, their marketeering. Everything has been so intense over the last few weeks, and over the last 5 days, they have been out on our course showing us what they're made of.
And congratulations to all the students, teachers, parents, and all the staff here that made Yas in Schools what Yas in Schools is all about. It's about that STEM learning, that competition, and getting everyone together to showcase their hard work and determination.
So true, and not many people know better than Zara just how influential this program can be. Don't forget, of course, that the winners of our overall competition are going to get to represent their country, the United Arab Emirates, in the World Finals at Singapore during Formula One week at the Grand Prix itself. Very exciting indeed, and what an opportunity for these youngsters who have put on such an amazing effort over the last weeks and months.
But it's not all about winning and walking away with an award. It's about celebrating your success and just achievements of coming here at Yas in Schools today.
Yes, indeed, folks. All of the incredible hard work and determination comes down to this. The waiting is finally over. In just a few short minutes, we'll be starting to present the awards. And at the end of our ceremony, of course, we'll be crowning the ultimate champions of the ADNOC Yas in Schools Week.
Now, we have a lot of awards to give today. We have category awards and the outright champions in professional and rookie class, as well as in 4x4 development, university, and other classes. But there is so many awards to give out, and I'm so excited to take a look at who are these winners. But I will cross over soon to Jake, who has a special guest with us to introduce the awards.
I certainly do indeed. Thank you, Zara. Yes, we have a fantastic guest with us over the course of the awards. We are joined today by the young man from ADNOC, who is the acting manager in AHSC, Yusuf Al-Hamadi. Yusuf, thank you so much for being with us today. It is such an honor to be graced by you over the course of our awards.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Jake, for the nice moment to say about the engineering. I'm proud to be an engineer at ADNOC. At the same time, my advice also to them, which is coming next.
Absolutely. I was just going to ask you, Yusuf, what would you say is your message to all of these students who obviously dream of going from this competition into the world of innovation, engineering, STEM learning, AI? What would you say to inspire those youngsters?
Okay, my advice to them. If you love discovering, if you love creative innovation, please think out of the box with the bright minds you have, and you will be the leader and engineer of the future. I promise you, it is very easy.
Look, Yusuf, it's so warm and welcoming of you to be with us. Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate it.
And I know you're going to stick around and help us to actually give our awards to our eventual winners, so thank you for that as well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Jack.
Thank you, Yusuf. It's been inspiring to see what these youngsters can give us and how incredible their journeys have been. But there are so many stories to come out of the ADNOC Yas in Schools program. So here's a little look at what we have been treated to from the alumni and what they have gone on to do.
Hello, my name is Zara Faruqi.
This is Sheikh Ali.
Ahmed Yusuf.
Ashish Salian.
Florentina Nicolai Evans.
My name is Phil Long.
Chris Drake.
My name is Vishal. I'm a Yas in Schools alumni, and I was a world finalist in Singapore in 2015.
2012. 2017.
2016 to 2020.
I've been involved with F1 since 2015.
From 2008 to 2012.
Team Desert Force when we joined the World Finals of F1 Schools in Malaysia during 2017.
So look, F1 in schools changed my life forever.
No child that passes to the competition is going to be left the same. They are all developing. You could see from one day to another day after a competition that the kids, they're totally changed.
We see that the students' confidence is increased massively. You're going to see teachers getting on board because they're enthused, they're having conversations with their students in class who are talking about it.
That's what F1 in Schools is about. It's about being innovative and making sure that you come to the competition with your own spark.
It's not an exaggeration to say that Yas in Schools and F1 in Schools and this whole program changed my life for the better, and any student who takes part in this will say the same thing.
It was through my experience in F1 that I had, say, through using CNC machines or engineering on design, managing different people, managing different sponsors. That's what actually pushed me to create a company.
And this is something I've heard from all of our F1 in Schools alumni is they've always had a turning point with the F1 in Schools program.
So it's not just the students, it's not just the teachers, but also the parent community here that's been massively impacted by this process.
You learn a lot more in terms of STEM programs, and that's like the intrinsic, initial value or face value of the competition that everyone see it. From my experience, I can tell you it's a lot more depth to it because F1 in Schools is a community, like I said.
We know that students don't always go home and talk about their learning, and Formula Ethara has enabled students to go home and talk about their learning through STEM education. One of the most beautiful things about Formula Ethara is that you're learning alongside the students at the same time.
I've seen this firsthand with every single person that's gone through the F1 in Schools challenge. We've all been changed by it. We have all been a part of something that has impacted the work.
I would love to see everyone try the competition and use this as a platform to find their own passions and different things that they're interested in and they love doing.
just be excited about the fact that you are going to go learn something incredible and you are going to step out of this competition a changed person.
As long as you put your mind into it, there will be ups and downs. That's how life works. Just push yourself through it, continue working, pursue your dreams, and of course, as a female in STEM, you'll find the community that's going to support you throughout your way.
Remember, no dream is too small or too big for you to not achieve. Now go out there, try new things, challenge yourself, and you'll never know where you end up.
So as I said earlier on, what would you do if you knew you could never fail? What would you set out to achieve? And write that down and go out and achieve it. There's nothing stopping you but yourself.
Amazing, isn't it? There's so many lives that have been changed through the ADNOC Yas in Schools program. With curious minds and eyes wide open, the possibilities are limitless. And to continue that thought process, we are joined from Ethara by their human capital business partner. Thank you so much for joining us, Mariam Al-Hamadi. It's so wonderful to see you here.
Thank you, Jack.
So tell us, first of all, what does hosting the Yas in Schools finals here at the Yas Marina Circuit, the meeting place of champions, what does it represent for Ethara's mission and vision going forward?
The mission is to tell that YMC is more than a racing track. It's a platform for future talents.
And what is your message to the students in this competition who leave it here today and go on to other things, whether they walk away from these events with a trophy or not?
My message to the young champions, keep showing up, keep building, and stay driven. Your journey just started here.
It's fantastic. A really, really strong message there. Thank you so much, Mariam. And I know that you're going to stick around and help us to present some of the awards later, so we really do appreciate that. It's been a fantastic week full of excitement and really exciting competition. Let's look back over the last week of activity here in the ADNOC Yas in Schools finals.
We have a very exciting morning at Yas in Schools.
The learning you see that the kids go through and the growth and the excitement and the disappointments and they're coming back from it and all the skills that they learn, for me as a teacher, it's very rewarding.
It was a really crazy journey, but we're so happy to make it here.
Very, very proud of them that they have been able to come from zero, no experience, to really be in the national finals.
It's been wonderful to see the students working together as a team, being able to produce a really good quality outcome at the end.
What an incredible journey it has been for these students over the last week. It is so much more than putting small cars onto a race course and going fast as possible. There is so much more behind the scenes. These kids have literally had life-changing experiences as they have worked in collaboration with their teachers, with blue chip companies, with each other, and with their own creativity to make amazing projects. But not only that, to actually start to think about how to shape the future generations of our planet.
And Jake, this is just the start of their legacy, their future. This competition builds it helps direct them in understanding what options they have in the future. For me, I went into show producing because of this competition and got exposure to that media side. I know so many judges here that are ex-alumni, got to experience a different side of this competition, and I can't wait to welcome this generation into Yas in Schools in the following years.
It's going to be so exciting to see how our pathway has changed for the better. And it all starts in this room. Well, it starts before then. It starts in all of those fantastic schools and colleges that have given these kids the tools to create their own pathway and to revolutionize the future. So, without further ado, I think it's time to start giving these youngsters their phenomenal awards.
So we started off day one in 4x4, a very technical, coding-centric competition. And that was incredible to see the amount of sheer attention they do when it comes to making this car and vehicle go through 3 different challenges for the 4x4 competition. So we start off with that, Jake. Are you ready to announce the first category winners for 4x4?
I certainly am. This has been such a different challenge compared to F1 in Schools and Formula Ethara, whereas those 2 competitions are all about speed and aerodynamics. 4x4 Schools Challenge has been about poise, discipline, control, AI intelligence, coding. It's been such a different challenge for these competitors. They've had to think in a completely different direction. So we're going to start our awards ceremonies in the 4x4 Schools Challenge. We're going to start the bidding with the best team entry. Now, this is one of the more flamboyant and energetic parts of our show, and I love what the kids brought to the table this time.
What Yas in Schools is about that team spirit, that originality. And that team intro is the first time we get to see those teams come through the tunnel, as we like to call it. And just to see the originality for that we made some remarks and say that these teams deserve this Best Team Entry Award.
Yeah, there was one particular team in the 4x4 Schools Challenge that stood out as they walked through the gate. Well, I don't need to announce it. Let's let them do it for us.
From the Bettine World Academy, please welcome Flare X. A team with plenty of ambition and opportunity. This is one of the all-female operations in the 4x4 Schools Challenge, and they have come full of bravado. A very cool team. Oh, we're going to get an intro. Yes, this is what we like. Excellent. All teams that come with an intro.
Great from the ladies there, showing their strength, their coordination, but also their strong branding and their fantastic ingenuity. Really, really strong from the girls from Flare X. Congratulations, you totally deserve it.
Now we can move on to the category awards. Right now, the first award we have is the Verbal Presentation Award. And this is awarded to the team that delivers the most clear and informative, engaging verbal presentation to the judges. Teams are assessed at their teamwork, communication skills, and knowledge of the project. Lots of verbal presentations happen down here at Yas Marina Circuit. So a lot of judging controversies of like who should get it, because it is a tough competition. Everyone did such a good job. But let's go into announcing the first category award for 4x4.
Yes, indeed. You were all fantastic, guys. We wish we could give the award to everybody. But on this occasion, the 2025 4x4 Schools Challenge Team Verbal Presentation Award goes to, from Dubai College, it's Project Nova. Congratulations, guys. You were fantastic, and you were so confident, so inspiring, and so clear with clarity. It was wonderful to see you all. You did a fantastic job, and I hope that this is just the spark that lights the fire for you all in your future careers. Well done.
Congratulations. Now we move on to the Trailer Tow Challenge. And when I saw this in real life, I realized I could not do this, but that these students were fantastic engineers and very paid attention to every detail on the track. The trailer tow is where the vehicle demonstrates their best performance to tow the truck and go around the building and then put it back. So it's about that coding, about that how they work with the car to make the obstacle course. So this was a interesting competition, but one team successfully did it. Jake, would you like to do that?
It looked really, really simple from the outset. It always looked like it was going to be easy for people, but this was so difficult. So this award is not given to a team lightly. They really worked hard to get the job done. So for this particular award, the team that walks away with our Trailer Tow Challenge, the winners come all the way from Cedar College in Pakistan. A massive congratulations to our winning team, Rex Rover. They came through in fantastic job there. A fantastic performance. For some reason, that is not the correct line that we've got on the top there. That's, I think, for a different award. But a fantastic work from the guys in the Trailer Tow Challenge. It is actually Rex Rover from Cedar College who got the job done there. So a big congratulations to you guys. Apparently, I am told it is the correct one. My notes are incorrect then. I do apologize. Dubai College, Team Diesel, they got the Trailer Tow Challenge done in fine style. Well done, guys.
Now moving on to the second and third course, we had the terrain challenges, and it was such complex obstacles on that course. I don't know how I would drive in a real life 4x4 car, but these students managed to get it on a scaled base, and I'm sure they're going to achieve great things when they do go into 4x4 engineering in the future, if they do. This is awarded to those teams that really paid attention to the mechanics of the car to make sure that it goes through the obstacles without falling apart.
Yeah, it was a very, very difficult mission to get it done as well. There were so many different technical challenges. The surfboard, the tube tunnel, every different part, the water splash, everything had to be negotiated just perfectly. And it was very easy to get it wrong and very hard to attain perfection. There was one team that came through the challenge with almost flying colors. It was a fantastic challenge and a very difficult discipline. But this year, our 4x4 in Schools Terrain Challenge winners, once again, it goes to the Dubai College and Team Diesel. They managed to take away both accolades in a fantastic run. They really came up with an intelligent and complex design that worked perfectly at every single discipline. So well done to Dubai College and Team Diesel. You get the clean sweep on this occasion of both the tow challenge as well as the all-terrain challenge. Congratulations.
Now we step away from the track and we go more into the innovation. This is where teams come with originality, creativity. How can they bring that spark that's different from the rest of the teams out here competing? So this is the Innovation Award that is awarded to the most original and forward-thinking team out there, whether it be tackling their mechanical challenges or their verbal presentation. Let's see who won this award.
Yes, the Innovation Award is a very difficult one to attain. So many different skills need to be brought to the table in order to take the prize home, but these guys did a fantastic job. So, without further ado, we'll announce that this year's Innovation Award goes to yet another team from Dubai College. This time, it is their sister team, Project Nova. Congratulations, guys. You were absolutely amazing in every area when it came to innovation, and you left no stone unturned. Congratulations. What an absolutely fantastic run it's been for Dubai College in 2025.
Dubai College is walking away with a lot of trophies when they go back. But we go on to Sustainability Award, and this award was introduced last year, and now we have for each category. But there is an override Sustainability Award later on that we will introduce. But the Sustainability Award, pretty self-explanatory, but it's how they were sustainable and what processes that they use to be conscious about the materials that they used and how about the resources they allocated. This is all into the efforts of reducing their carbon footprint, and it is really important as the young minds really focus on their impact in the world and how they choose to move forward.
And such an important part of our future as well, of course, because without these kind of concepts and creative thinking on really very important problems, our world is going to suffer. So it's wonderful that these guys are already starting to think about that from such a tender young age, with amazing ambition and incredible innovation with it as well. So for the 4x4 Schools Challenge, our Sustainability Award in 2025 is presented to the team from Raha International School, Khalifa City Campus. It's Explore X. You guys were absolutely fantastic, outside the box thinking, fantastic endorsements of amazing materials, and what an amazing challenge you brought to the table to keep us thinking as well as within your own team. Thank you very much indeed, guys. You totally deserve this accolade.
Now we wrap up 4x4, but we can move on to Formula Ethara. This is where it's the gateway of STEM learning, the first competition that they enter in Yas schools. And this year I was blown away because such young students come with such innovative and creativity and originality, which I could have never imagined me at their age.
Yes, indeed. I mean, the Formula Ethara students, of course, this is the program that was born, bred, and developed right here in the United Arab Emirates for youngsters as old as 13. So you can think that these competitors are really only starting to think about the wider world, and yet they have given us questions that even had us thinking and us considering what we're doing in the future. Fantastic that these Formula Ethara kids are going to have such an impeccable future in the world if they continue on this journey.
And this week, we also announced the Ethara Design App launch, which was such a big thing because it's making STEM learning more accessible to people at home and also get involved in STEM learning. So I am just really happy that Yas School really pushed for that gateway, that entry level of STEM to young kids.
Yeah, so important that we get accessibility, not just in the competition itself, but beyond that as well. And Formula Ethara has been making great strides, recently extending their program to the likes of Al Ain and even to Delmar Island, only inhabited by about 5,000 or so people, and yet we still managed to bring the project there. Fantastic stuff. We're going to begin our awards ceremony in Formula Ethara once again with a little bit of humor and a little bit of enthusiasm from the team entry, and we really had a tough job choosing it this year.
So Ethara means excitement, and they, in no doubt, brought the excitement through the tunnel when they entered. So let's announce that team winner for the rookie and professional class.
Yes, indeed. We're going to start, first of all, with the award from the rookie category. Now, this was a lot about strength and a lot about connectivity, but also, I think, a little bit of humor. Have a look for yourself.
From Yasmina British Academy, it is the Flaming Eagles. Big support here for the Flaming Eagles, and
wow.
they've got the eagle head as well.
That's incredible. They actually have an eagle.
We saw a mad scientist earlier today. We've seen an astronaut. We've seen a gas mask, and now we've seen an eagle. Jake, does that mean we've seen it all?
That's going to be hard to top, but we've got to...
I love the connectivity. I love the choreography and the coordination of it, and as well as the humor, but also the nod to the nation's emblem there, the United Arab Emirates. So beautiful how they've been able to create something really special from something so charismatic. Well done, guys. You totally deserve it, and I really hope that's just the beginning of your charisma and creativity moving forward.
They're going to be the Yasin School's mascot next year, hopefully. But now we move on to the professional category for the best entrance. Let's see who it is, Jake.
Well, there were so many to choose from this year, and all with very similar, strong, bold, exciting ideas. But one team in particular decided to think completely outside the box when it came to their entry and come up with something very inspirational based on our very own concept. Let's have a look.
And from the Abu Dhabi Indian School Girls Mudor, please welcome Raven Rush. They had an absolutely fantastic AI design, almost better than any Formula One team could come up with. And these ladies are giving us plenty of exciting battles. And look, they're even giving us lights out as they go onto the course. I love it.
Fantastic stuff there.
Yeah, really cool to actually throw a nod to our own F1 in Schools starting gantry within their own entry. Creative, nice, graceful, but also really in coordination and really in sync there. Well done, ladies. Raven Rush, very deserving indeed of that accolade as well.
Now we move to the category awards for Formula Ethara, and we introduce the first award, the Team Identity Award. The Team Identity Award is where a team is recognized for their consistency of branding, and it goes about how memorable was their identity when they left the competition. And this team really stuck with me. I also remember them afterwards, and I'm like, if I needed to hire a marketeer in the future, I'm going to hire this team for them.
Well, both teams across rookie and professional did a fantastic job that we chose. But that doesn't mean that the other ideas were not visionary and inspiring. It's so difficult when you've got so many fantastic minds on the problem. They have all been sensational, but we have to slim it down to just one team in both the rookies and in the professionals. So on this occasion, we are giving our Team Identity Awards in Formula Ethara. In the rookie category, first of all, to the Al Reef Charter Schools team, Al Ain AHS. Congratulations, guys. And in the professionals category, we give to Clarion School Real Slim Bots. It was strong, it was incredibly powerful, and very, very identifiable. So to the teams from Al Ain AHS and Real Slim Bots, you guys really stood out in your team identity. We couldn't mistake you for anybody else out there, and wonderful to see the hard work that you put in. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now we move on to Verbal Presentations Award. And this, we announced it before in the 4x4, but they also had it in Formula Ethara, these young kids going in front of judges, explaining their journey and how they got here in this Yasin Schools competition. This Verbal Presentation Award is focused on the clarity, the content, and the communication skills that they brought to that verbal presentation. So now we announce the Verbal Presentation Award for Formula Ethara Rookie. And Jake, you can take it on from here.
So the two teams that come away with the prizes in rookie and professional, such a daunting task to get this all correctly done, and of course be in connection with each other as a team as well. But the two teams that stood out for us in our Verbal Presentation Awards, first of all in the rookie category, from Al Janain Charter School, Desert Dasher, you guys were so fantastic on the day. And in the professionals category, once again from Clarion School, Real Slim Bots. Not only did you have a great team identity, but your verbal presentation stood out, it engaged, and it absolutely inspired. Fantastic work to both the teams from Desert Dasher and Real Slim Bots. Keep up the good work. This is just the beginning for you. You have an amazing opportunity. Make sure you seize it with all of your hands. Congratulations.
Congratulations to both teams. Now we move on to the display and portfolio. And this is one of my favorite elements of the project, where teams get to set up their pit display to show what they're all about. And I saw such interesting and cool things at their pit display, which I wanted to take home, but later on for that. This is awarded to the team that presents the most engaging and well-executed combination of their enterprise portfolio and their team display. Judges were very complex on how to who should be the winners because everyone here had such amazing pit displays and portfolios. Where do you choose? Where do you begin from?
It's so difficult. I've been creating displays and portfolios since my school days. 30 years I've been doing displays and portfolios for various different projects. And I'm delighted to say that this year I learned a thing or two from the students across Formula Ethara. Considering how young they are, they've been giving me ideas that I never even considered. So fantastic work from our Formula Ethara teams. It was so difficult to choose, but we do have 2 winners in this category. In rookie, first and foremost, from the Delhi private school in Sharjah, Rogue Rotors. You guys really were sensational on the day. And in the professionals category, from the Royal Grammar School, Guildford, Dubai, it's ERA Racing. You absolutely smashed this one out of the park, guys. I loved being around your displays. Your portfolios were engaging, exciting, energetic, and innovative. And that's exactly what we were looking for in this competition. Well done to all of you. You've been absolutely fantastic. And may you continue on in this fantastic area of learning and development.
Amazing job to both teams. And now we move on to one of the most exciting parts, the racing, the fastest car award, which, Jake, it's very hard for me to explain. How would you explain this award?
Well, this one essentially is the team that has gone through the competition, generating the fastest car from our start point to the finish.
Well done.
But of course, they also have to make sure that they comply with all of the technical regulations. They have to make sure that the car was correct as specification, in the correct weight, in the correct design frame, and all round a perfect machine. But that doesn't necessarily mean that what we saw on the day was the confirmed result, because of course all of the entirety of Monday, all of the investigations and the continuations of the scrutineering have made our final winners possible.
And we had so many of Formula Ethara teams participate this year. Every year the competition gets bigger and bigger. So for the fastest car award, there was a lot of intense racing that they had to compete to get this award. So let's announce the fastest car award.
Yeah, the conclusion
ready?
of all of this amazing work, the high performance, the design, the engineering, the precision of everything, it all comes down to this. So in the rookie category, the confirmed fastest car award goes to our team from Safa Community School, the Void Racers. Fantastic, well done to you guys. And in the professionals category, it's the team from Jess Dubai, Double Trouble, the 2-girl operation, all on their own. They managed to create a fantastic machine. It is wonderful to see what you've all created. It's so difficult and so competitive to bring a competitive, fast, and of course legal car into the competition. But you teams were absolutely sensational. Well done to the team Void Racers and Double Trouble, and well done to the schools that put them in their place.
Now they can sell their cars to F1 to get patented, to get that fastest car. What's the secret behind that fastest reaction time? Well, I'll catch up with them later to ask them. But we move on to a very special element of Formula Ethara. It's the AI-generated showcase. Here in front, we at Yas Schools, we had a TV screen that showcased these teams that gave a look of their car if it was in AI-generated. They prompted it and made it as creative as possible in different settings.
Yeah.
So when it comes to this, it's mostly about how did they use AI to present their team and their team identity with that.
Essentially, trying to give the essence of their team, their character, their nation, their message within a Formula One generated by AI as if they were designing it. And I have to say, this was one of my favorite parts of the week. I loved seeing their creativity and their bold strategies for how they integrate their message and their learning into the world of Formula One. It was very exciting to witness.
And AI is the future. So these kids being able to work around AI is such an important thing, and they've learned how to execute it better than I have. So well done, teams. And we are excited to announce the AI-generated car award.
Yes.
Let's go.
Right, so the 2 teams that come through, one in rookie, of course, and one in professional. Starting, first of all, with rookie, we recognize the Nord Anglia International School of Dubai and the Pouncing Panthers. That car is so, so cool. I wish it was on the Formula One grid. And alongside them, also another award from the Royal Grammar School, Guildford, Dubai, and the team from ERA Racing. I love your design, I love your creativities, and both teams gave us amazing amounts of intelligence there, as well as energy energetic, highlighting futuristic thinking and storytelling. It was really, really cool to see what you guys created, and you totally deserve this award. Congratulations, and I hope it's the first of many in this world.
Congratulations, team. Now we go on to Sustainability Award for Formula Ethara. For them, young minds to be so focused on the sustainability practices at such a young age is such an important thing. And to see that students are engaging with these practices and thinking about how they're using the resources and materials is just as important to recognize them and award them for this.
I have always found in life that when the youngsters are teaching the adults how to do things in life, that is when the best work and the best creativity can change our society. And I have actually had a lot of my viewpoints challenged this week by the creativity from the sustainability and eco-focus of our Formula Ethara teams. So before we even announce those awards, thank you guys so much for giving me a bigger insight into the world around us. I've been educated by you, which is one of the biggest compliments I could probably give you. So we're going to move into the Sustainability Award in Formula Ethara. First of all, in the rookie category from Horizon International School, it's Climatrix. You guys were amazing in your creativity. And as well in the professionals category from the Ain El Fayeda Charter School, Panther's Rage. Every single one of you can be proud of what you've done. You haven't just taken away a trophy, you've inspired, you've thought outside the box, and you've actually come up with concepts and ideas that can genuinely revolutionize the world that your children and your children's children could walk in. I am so proud of every single one of you, even those of you who didn't win this award. Be very much appreciative of what you've been able to do and continue that journey. We have so much to do, and you guys are going to be at the vanguard of it. Good luck.
This generation just impresses me more and more because they're so much smarter and so much more innovative with their ideas. But that wraps up Formula Ethara, and now we move on to F1 in schools. That's where I come from, the F1 in schools competition, and that's also the biggest competition because the winners of F1 in schools will go into the World Finals for STEM racing in Singapore.
They certainly will. There's a big, big opportunity for these youngsters. I've spoken to many of the alumni through the program, including yourself, Zara, and our former colleague over the course of the week, Reese Bunty, about their incredible engagement with the World Finals and what it's meant to them as a program and how it's given them the confidence to continue to accelerate their journey and their creative processes moving forward. Whether they've remained within the world of F1 or not, it has completely changed and transformed their thinking, their ambition, and their sense of purpose.
Yeah, I totally agree. And F1 in schools and Yas in schools in general, they have a grip on you because every time you do one competition, you come back in a different role, in a higher position, and learn with more knowledge. And I love that about Yas in schools, that the learning never stops. STEM learning is a lifelong journey, and mine started when I was at the age of 12, right in this very center.
Fantastic. We're going to kick off the process then of the F1 in Schools Awards once again with something lighthearted. It's the team entry. It's always a flamboyant opportunity to showcase the kind of team and the kind of personalities that you all are. And in the rookie category, this was particularly difficult this year. So many fantastic ideas came to the table that wonderful Friday where we saw so many teams come through. But there was one particular squad that really stood out in terms of their creativity, their connectiveness, their choreography, and their sense of theatrics. Let's have a look. From the Indian High School, Dubai, please welcome Team Ortelius. The team is ready to put up and shut up on our course. They will venture out and give us a slice of life in Team Ortelius's bay. Oh, we've got the theatrics already. We have started big time. And something is definitely... What is happening here? We've got a kind of creature coming up towards us, have we? Oh, I'm liking it. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, ladies. We love a bit of the Amdram. This is exactly what we love to see.
And of course, remember, there's creativity points here as well.
Your unity, your strength, your choreography, and of course your flamboyance was wonderful, as well as a sense of occasion, that sense of spectacle that it really brought to the competition. Well done, guys. You were absolutely fantastic, and I really hope that there's a little bit more theatrics in every single program that you're in the future. Congratulations, Team Ortelius, very deserving of our best team entry in the rookie category.
Now we move on to the professional category, where we saw even more excitement with the Best Entry Award. And just to see the young students have that spirit and have that energy coming in, that's what I love about Yas in Schools, is that everyone here comes with such enthusiasm.
Yes, indeed. There were so many different things that were brought to the table during the entrances. There was passion, there was charisma, there was energy, there was flamboyance. But this one particular team gave us something a little bit different, a little bit of creativity with good chemistry, good choreography, really energetic flow, and something a little bit different and outside the box. Let's have a look.
It is from JSS International School, Helios Surge. There you go, there's the crowd really cheering them up there as well.
Hang on, what's going on here?
Oh, they've made a chair.
Are we going to the barbers?
Oh, he's flipped a coin.
Oh, I love it!
I wonder if that's to determine who the driver's going to be there as well.
Fantastic! I love the creativity.
It was that real sense of occasion, aura, and spectacle that we really, really appreciated. It was that fact that every single member in the team genuinely had a role, knew how to play their part, and really step up the A game on that moment. It was fantastic. Well done to Helios Surge. Very deserved indeed. And I can't wait to see what more you give us in the future.
Jake, I think we can learn from these teams how to do our entries for them because they were phenomenal. And just to see that energy come through, that's what I love about Yas in Schools. But now we come to team identity. And in F1 in Schools, it gets more intense, more elements to brand, more sponsors to please. It's a very intense job indeed. But the Team Identity Award is there to recognize those teams that really paid attention to all components of their cars and pit displays and verbal presentations when it comes to their branding. So let's look. Who is that Team Identity Award going to in the rookie class?
Yeah, we've got two fantastic competitions, of course, to look at here, the rookie and the pro. So in terms of team identity, let's have a look at who's taken it. In the rookie category this year, from Jebel Ali School, it's the team Unity. Well done, guys. Fantastic work on your branding. And of course, from the pro category, the Regent International School team Soar. It was wonderful to see what you all created. You gave us something very special, very unique, incredibly identifiable, and we won't be forgetting what you two teams brought to the table in a hurry. And I think a lot of other teams will have a look at what you did to try and improve their own scores in 2026. Well done, guys. Very deserved indeed.
They won by flying colors, soar, really soared to the sky. But now we go to verbal presentations. And this one was an intense one. This is scary. Standing in front of those judges is not easy, but these teams, every team did it. And I'm so proud of everyone here.
Yeah, for all of those who think that standing up on this stage here as a public speaker and getting it right is easy, it really, really isn't, especially at such a young age. You've really got to have belief, confidence, faith in your own ability. You have to practice, you have to learn how to be insightful, engaging, and bring a little bit of your own personality to the table. It is not easy to combine all of those skills at the same time. So we really want to recognize these teams for bringing us fantastic verbal presentations. First of all, in the rookie category, we recognize the Regent International School and their team. Oh, my apologies. We recognize the Jumeirah College and the team Apex Racers. Fantastic work from you guys. You did an amazing job. And in our professionals category, from the GEMS Founders School, Al Barsha, Team Founders. Wow, you guys brought so much energy, positivity, creativity, and adaptability into your verbal presentation. It was wonderful to see what the guys from Jumeirah College and GEMS Founders Schools in Al Barsha were able to give us. Apex Racers and Team Founders. Fantastic work, guys. Just keep up the good work, and pretty soon you'll be controlling the boardrooms in no time.
And now we go back to those pit displays where I saw a lot of merchandise, lots of uniforms, lots of teams' journeys shown on that pit display. And it's all about how can they communicate what their team is about in that one little cubicle. And they all did such a great job. They transformed that space from empty to a full-on, amazing pit display. So it's just, we need to recognize these people and these teams for that.
My one regret through this whole competition, Zara, is that I didn't get the chance to really engage with everybody's pit displays as much as I really wanted to. The judges got to, and obviously a lot of the guests here did, but because I'm standing here for the entirety of the week, I really didn't get the chance. I only got a snapshot, really, of everybody's pit displays, but I was so fascinated and I was so excited to see what you all brought. So I'm very, very sorry I didn't get to see it in a bit more detail, but our pit displays were so hard to judge. So let's congratulate the teams that did the best job. In the rookie category, first of all, from Delhi Private School Dubai, Airborne. You guys really had a fantastic visual display. I loved what you brought to it. And in the professionals category, from GEMS Founders School Al Barsha, once again, it's team founders. It just shows how much effort and how much adrenaline and excitement and enthusiasm went into your project. You've not taken just one, but 2 awards so far, and I'm really excited to see what more comes. But for Airborne and for team founders, you really were sensational. Keep up the good work.
Now moving on to the Enterprise Portfolio Award, and this is a tough award to get because Enterprise Portfolio, you have to communicate your approach to project management, sustainability, team identity, and marketing in just those few pages. A lot of information comes through, and it's very hard to make sure that that information represents your team as a whole. So the judges had a lot of reading to do over the week, but we have selected those top 2, one from the rookie category and one from the professional category for Enterprise Portfolio Award.
Yeah, Enterprise is such an important part of the competition, and it really does separate the wheat from the chaff, if you like. Some amazing performances from our competitors here, and it really was exciting to see these future Steve Jobs and Richard Bransons really put on a sensational performance for us to showcase that creativity. So we're going to give out the awards then in both the rookie and professional category for our Enterprise Portfolio Awards. First of all, in the rookie category, our team from Delhi Private School Dubai, once again Airborne, coming through with an amazing performance. And in the professionals category, our winning team from Regent International School, it's SOAR once again. You guys were amazing. Everything you brought us was full of energy, excitement, vitality, color, enthusiasm, and incredible thinking. There is so much to come from you guys, I'm sure, and I am really excited to see your vision continue to spark incredible new ambitions in new people. Keep it up.
Now in F1 in Schools, we have a marketing award, and this is awarded to the team that has an outstanding marketing strategy. So all those merchandises I've collected over the week has been sat in my house ready to go, be used. And it's about that engagement with the audience and how to make sure your brand gets shared and exposed to people out there.
And marketing is such an important thing. It's not just about creating bits and pieces of merchandise to give out. It's about the language of your project, about the identity and the strength of your brand. It's about trying to figure out what separates Ferrari from Aston Martin, Williams from McLaren. It's about what really is the code of language of a project and what it's trying to do, what it's trying to reach, and what really is the identity and the DNA, if you like, of a particular brand and tool. So this is such an important aspect of future learning and, of course, future creativity. So from the marketing side of things, we're going to give, once again, an award from rookie and an award from professional. Starting in the rookie category, our winning team from Jumeirah College, Rapidus Racers. Well done, guys. It was wonderful to see what you brought to the table. And, of course, in professionals, our winning team comes from Regent International School, SOAR. Yet again, I have no words that can really do justice to what you guys have done this year. So many areas you've looked at in a really intense and fantastic analytical approach. It's been wonderful to see everything that you've created, and I just hope it continues more and more in the ascendancy. Good luck.
The level of professionalism these students have, I aspire to have that, and I aspire to look up to these students because they've taught me so much about the competition and how to approach it. Now we move on to project management, and this is vital, this is critical. You have to make sure you work as a team and coordinate with everything, with the deadlines, to make sure you show up to this competition with all the elements. A lot of elements that they have to juggle around, but they all came here. Amazing job. All the elements were submitted. Every team was doing such a great job with this.
Yes, it's all worthwhile to create this and to create that and show up with the right equipment, but it has to be well coordinated, it has to be well managed, and it also has to be well assessed, thought through. The concepts have to be on point, the management of each person's role has to be regulated, and you can really tell the difference in a particular project when it has been well coordinated, when the production and the management of it has been well attuned. So fantastic work from everybody in this particular category, but we're going to work our way through each of our awards. First of all, in project management in the rookie category, our winning team from Cranley, Abu Dhabi, it is Peak Motorsport Racing. Fantastic work from you all, guys, and very inspiring stuff. And in the professionals category, our winning team comes from the Indian High School Dubai. It is the Astro Accelerators. I knew when we first saw you that you guys were well-oiled, well-slicked, and well-meticulated. Great to see the organization organizational skills come up to the mark, and you all did a fantastic job. But these two particular teams really stood out for us. Peak Motorsport Racing and, of course, the Astro Accelerators. I can't wait to see what that trophy looks like in your school's cabinet.
Both teams had strong time management, goal setting, and teamwork when it came to this project. But we move on to the Engineering Award. And in F1 in schools, this is an intense award to collect because that rule book of regulations is quite hefty. So these students working around the clock, endless hours and tireless nights to make sure that car fits those regulations, this is an award to win.
Yeah, this particular trophy is about looking out for the team that's full of the next Adrian Newey's, the ones that can really look at the design concepts of the regulations. Even if you didn't come up with the fastest car, what this shows us is that you're thinking about it from a methodical, aerodynamic and engineering perspective, looking for the secrets to try and find that additional burst of speed. What it is about your project that steered you all in the right direction. This is such an exciting award to give, and I really, really am excited about the two teams that are going to come away from it. First of all, in the rookie category, the engineering award goes to the Jebel Ali School and their team, Unity. It was a very exciting concept, one of the most exciting that we have actually seen in recent years. And in the professionals category, it's not a massive shock to those who saw them, but the Rahat International School Gardens campus, Maina Racing. It was the creative thinking of the car designs, that outside-the-box approach that really pushed the limits of our regulations and found all of those little cheat codes underneath the mark to give us that extra burst of speed. So well done to Unity and to Maina Racing, thoroughly deserved in the engineering category.
It's also applying those STEM principles to these cars in the CAD and CAM and using those softwares to really help them create that fastest car. So well done for being introduced to new technology and working around it to solve the challenge. You did an amazing job.
Absolutely fantastic stuff. Now we're going to move on, of course, to our next category. This is a really important one, of course, for those who've been watching for the last 5 days, Zara. This is the Fastest Car Award.
And this is the most exciting award because when you are at the race zone, it's a make it or break it moment. So this race zone and this Fastest Car Award is really truly to celebrate those people who worked well under pressure.
Now, of course, again, for those who are watching over the 5 days, just because you got the fastest time, that may not necessarily mean you've got the whole thing done, because what we have to do is look at those times and assess the legality of the car within the regulations. But look, anybody that's managed to get down that course in under 17 meters per second, wow, you are flirting with world finals pace, and that is fantastic stuff. All you've got to do is keep pushing that mark and you will find even more. But of course, there is only one team that can win in each of these categories. So we're going to look first of all with the Fastest Car Award in the rookie category. It was so close, but this year, the Nord Anglia International School of Dubai, the Crimson Cruisers was the team that took it, and they were flabbergasted that they had done so well, but we weren't when we saw the design. Fantastic work, guys. And in the professionals category, from the Rahat International School Gardens campus, Maina Racing. It was never going to go to another team when they brought something so fast, so slick, and so well engineered to the table. They really pulled out the stops, and it's wonderful to see that every year the speed and the depth of competition is just growing and intensifying. Well done to everybody. You did a magnificent job, and I can't wait to see what more you create in the future.
It's about the approach, Jake. That approach to how to make that car go faster and faster. Each year, people come up with such innovative ideas and take concepts from real-life elements, from birds, from airplanes, and from many other F1 cars, for example. There is so many elements of how they can replicate that real-life concepts on their car. But we move on to the Sustainability Award, and that is for the F1 in schools category. This is the award that goes to the way that the team was best incorporating their resources, material, and also conscious about their environmental impacts for the competition.
And of course, a lot of hard work goes into the sustainability of each project. Each team wants to bring something really impactful but also really educational to the table, as well as incorporating into the designs and challenging the thought processes of the people that get to see it. Always really, really exciting. I love seeing what sustainability concepts come out of this competition. So let's have a look at the F1 in Schools Sustainability Award winners. In the rookie category, first of all, from JSS International School, it's Team Nova. Well done, guys. I loved the thinking behind the different things you brought to the table. It was wonderful to see. And in the professionals category, everybody. The JSS International School team, 7th gear. You really challenged my own personal thoughts and perceptions about the world around me and where I can be looking for ways to be more sustainable. And if you guys are already challenging those ahead of you how to think outside the box, then you're clearly doing everything right. So well done to Team Nova and to 7th gear. Both of you teams really pulled out the stops. Wonderful to see you get everything you wanted out of the particular challenge there. And of course, everything was deserved. Well done.
Congratulations. And now, Jake, we have wrapped up the category awards and we are going to the intense stuff, the champion awards. How are you feeling about the entire competition coming to the end? And how was your week at Yas in Schools?
I really enjoyed it, Zara, because last year I only really got to see it from the F1 in Schools side. This year I was really blessed and honored enough to see all 3 competitions at their intense level. 4x4 Schools Challenge, F1 in Schools, and Formula Ethara. Was wonderful to see everybody, to meet people, to shake hands, to get an idea as to where they're going to go in life, what their ambitions are going to be. Genuinely, I've been challenged this week, and as a professional, that's always something really pleasing. And let's not forget that from this point onwards, guys, this is not just a prize, this is an opportunity to be there to win tickets for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix itself on the first week of December, the season finale of Formula One. And you guys, from this moment on, if you've won a prize, you will be there. What an exciting moment for them.
An exciting gift for just to appreciate their hard work. We want to showcase them what Yas Marina Circuit offers, the F1 Grand Prix. Now we move on to our first award. This award means a lot. It's the Sustainability Outright Award, which encompasses all the sustainability winners from each competition, and we choose one person, one team actually, of who showcased the best sustainability practices.
And this is so difficult to slim down, isn't it? We've got so many different people in so many different areas, working on so many different areas. To pick one Sustainability Award winner from our entire week of competition, after all those weeks, months, and in some cases longer than that of hard work, it is very inspiring to see what you guys have all come up with. But the Sustainability Award, such an important one, and that's why we want to recognize it.
And also, we want to we want to appreciate that everyone is putting that conscious thought about sustainability and understanding of the SDG goals and trying to implement that in their own projects. So thank you so much to the teams that have considered that and have tried to make an effort to reduce their carbon footprint in the world.
Yeah, it's really wonderful, very rewarding indeed, and also very much an integral part of what Ethara here at the Yas Marina Circuit does every single year when it runs the Grand Prix here in Abu Dhabi. So very important that we recognize it to its distinction. Wonderful stuff. So across all competitions, this is one of the biggest awards we give out, the Sustainability Award. And the winning team in 2025 in the ADNOC Yas in Schools Sustainability Award is the JSS International School and their team 7th gear. Well done, guys. You absolutely smashed this out of the park. Again, as I said before, challenging an adult's concepts and creativity and their own sort of world thinking. It's wonderful what you guys have been able to achieve, and a very inspiring moment, I'm sure, for all of us to take a heed from you. It's you guys that really led our way in learning this week. So just keep on in that direction. Don't stop thinking outside the box. Don't stop challenging other people's ideas and thoughts about the way the world is working. It's you guys who are going to make change in our world. Congratulations. You totally deserve it.
Congratulations. Now, Jake, as I step away, I'm going to introduce you to the 4x4 awards. Once we've introduced the 4x4 awards, we will go to the Formula Ethara awards and then the F1 in Schools National Champions. 4x4 was an intense day of robotics, of coding, and showcasing those cars really showcased to me that these students are the engineers of the future.
Absolutely. I mean, I grew up watching things like Robot Wars and BattleBots as a youngster. So to have something like this really challenge the concepts of where we are coding, where we are developing, what's going to be right in terms of weight distribution, in terms of balance, control, poise, all of those incredible directions of coding. Everything is so spectacular in 4x4.
And in 4x4, we have 3 classes to award. We have the development champions, which are the rookies, as we like to say. They come in the first time for 4x4, and we saw some young minds brilliantly attacking and tackling this competition. After that, we have the professional class and the university champions. So shall we get on to those awards?
Absolutely.
Jake?
Yeah,
I'm so excited. I have goosebumps down here. I just want to know who are the winners. It's been top secret information until now.
Absolutely. Even we don't know until they're revealed on the screen, guys. So it is really, really important that we give the magnitude to this occasion. So the 4x4 in schools, development champions 2025. Let's reveal the winning team. It's Dubai College and their team, Team Diesel. Congratulations, guys. You are the 2025 ADNOC Yas in schools, 4x4 in schools, development champions, and totally deserved as well. Wonderful to see you guys and the amazing work that you gave us over the week. And I really hope that this is just the litmus that lights the torch paper that continues your fantastic work in the future. Well done, guys. I think this is the first of many accolades you're going to get in the future.
And they get to walk away with a trophy. And there are plenty more trophies to give out for the champions. So we move on now to the professional category for 4x4. Introducing the professional champions for 4x4 is...
Well, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? Let's see who we get as our winning team. So, the professional champions are from Dubai College, Project Nova. Boy, are they having a busy year in 2025. But Project Nova did a sensational job, fresh out of the box, incredible creative thinking, and an amazing performance. Our professional champions in 4x4 in schools then, Project Nova, we'll see you at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in December, but hopefully we'll see you changing our lives for many generations to come.
Now, moving forward to the university champions, Yas in School also places an emphasis on students who have gone through the school programs and want to go beyond with their STEM learning in universities.
Yes, indeed.
So now we focus on that university champions. Amazing job, very technical, and I saw the level they're working at. I thought they could be just professionals and getting a job at 4x4 making cars.
One step away from the world of 4x4 itself. Let's see which university team has come away with our 2025 trophy. On this occasion, the winning team is Curtin University Dubai's team, Curtin Vertex. Very good work indeed, guys. Everything brought together in one fell swoop. The university champions are 4x4 in schools, Curtin Vertex. Well done, guys. Fantastic work. I am so impressed with what you brought, from the pit display to the portfolio to the car itself. Everything was on point. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now we move on to the next award. And let us see. It's the third place outright award. And keep in mind, the first place outright award will have their name, their team name engraved on that 4x4 award. So I'm excited to get through third, second, and first. But at the end of the day, it's not about who walks away with these awards. Everyone here and who participated is a winner. All the students, teachers, and parents when it comes to Yas in Schools.
Yes, indeed. Just getting to this point has been an achievement. Many teams didn't make it this far, so the fact that you're all sitting there on tenterhooks, hoping that it's you, that is a victory in and of itself. The very fact that you're at this point in excited anticipation, you deserve a pat on the back, whether you take away one of the top 3 trophies or not. So, the third position outright trophy in the 4x4 in Schools Challenge 2025 is... the team from Curtin University Dubai, Curtin Yabambe. Congratulations, guys. Third in the competition in 2025. You can be so proud of what you've achieved. And of course, not only will you take away the trophy, but we'll see you trackside at Abu Dhabi here at the Yas Marina circuit for the season finale in Formula One. Well done.
And this is just the beginning of their engineering careers. But they are going to do such great things in the future. I know it. So now we go to that second place outright for 4x4. Oh, I'm excited. We're getting there, Jake. But well done to all teams that have participated.
Yeah, it's really tough that we can only pin down just 3 teams at the top of our list. We really wanted to give out more, but there's got to be a top 3 after an immense week of competition. So, our vice champions, second place outright in the 4x4 in Schools competition 2025 is the team from Curtin University Dubai, Curtin Vertex. They were our university winners and second place outright in the competition as well. Fantastic work from every single one of you. I really hope you enjoy the treat of seeing the season finale in F1, but more importantly, I hope this galvanizes you to do more and more fantastic work in the future. And this is only the beginning, guys. You've got so much more work to do. I wish you all the best for it.
Curtin University, their performance for 4x4 has been phenomenal, and I know they are going to achieve such great things when they move forward in their lives.
But now, guys, comes the moment of truth. This is the one that everybody in the 4x4 Schools Challenge competition has been waiting for, the outright winners. It is very exciting. Everybody watching back in their schools and colleges, having taken time off from their normal lessons to get this moment, but it is a big moment for every single one of you, and it's your name of your team engraved on the trophy forever. So, the 2025 4x4 in Schools National Champions of the United Arab Emirates are the team from Dubai College, Project Nova. Congratulations, guys. You were absolutely on point all the way through the competition. I really hope you're enjoying yourselves out there. We can cross over to them now. They've been waiting for this moment. And look at the hugs, the embraces, the incredible work that the guys from Project Nova have done. Guys, I am so delighted to give this award to you. How are you guys feeling after all the weeks and months of hard work?
Oh, absolutely elated and super incredible to have won. And it's an incredible opportunity we had to compete. And yeah, good fun.
It was a rough day, but ultimately we enjoyed. The bus ride there was crazy. The adrenaline was pumping. And yeah, we're really, really happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And thank you to Mr. Gilbert for all the support he has given us. Without him, our victory would not be possible. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of you, including your teachers, but well done. You guys deserve the award. I've seen how intense the competition is, and you guys did an amazing job. Well done.
So guys, what's next for you? What are you guys going to be working on?
Well, we're getting into uni applications, so lots of work on exams, but some of us have EPQ projects coming up where we're also making engineering projects of our own. So yeah, keeping with the engineering spirit and hopefully keep developing, yeah.
But Jake, before they jump into taking the next step forward, guys, you need to rest because you did such a great job.
Yeah, please rest. But well done. Enjoy the moment, and we'll see you here trackside during the Formula One finale in December. Congratulations, Project Nova. Well done, guys. Live it up. You've earned it. Well done. Congratulations. A fantastic moment for the team. We'll let them enjoy their celebrations as a college and as a team, but what a fantastic moment for them. Really exciting stuff. The guys from Dubai College really pulled out the stops. A big up to Project Nova. Well done. Well, exciting stuff then, because it's been a very busy week. The 4x4 Schools Challenge has only been one of our 3 competitions. Now we turn our attention to the next competition, and that, of course, brings us to our primary school students at Formula Ethara. This is the project, of course, that was born, bred, and developed right here in the United Arab Emirates for young primary school students who are working for STEM, for many of them for the very first time. And this is a big opportunity for them to step forward and start thinking in creative manners outside the box and doing amazing works. And I'm joined for this one, I'm delighted to say, by our guest once again, who is the Human Capital Business Partner for Ethara. It's great to welcome back once again Mariam Al-Hamadi, who's joining us on stage. Mariam, thank you so much. So, how exciting has this week been from your perspective to look at what these amazing students have given us?
See, the whole team was really excited, waiting to see all those young champions working on their success and the long path they are starting on. And today is a big day for everyone. I think not only myself, the whole team is waiting for the result.
Exactly. We've all been waiting for this one for such a long time, Mariam. But first of all, we're going to start then with the Ethara Go Award. Now, this is for an individual within the competition. We have one for both the rookie and outright competitions as well to give. So, Mariam, how excited are you for this particular prize to be given for one individual that stood out?
The names are really there, and everyone is waiting to be announced. I cannot wait to see how winners will react on that.
Okay, so we will announce then the winners for this year's Formula Ethara Go competition. So without further ado, we will announce first of all our rookie winner in Ethara Go. Oh, sorry, our third place, I should say, in Ethara Go. Let's have a look. From Heartland International School, it is Vincenzo de Carlos Chiazzamatra. Fantastic work there indeed, Vincenzo. Well done, congratulations. Third position for you in our competition. We'll move on now to our second place award. Fantastic work from everybody, of course, and there's only a handful of competitors that can win it. But in second position in Ethara Go 2025, From Abu Dhabi Indian School, Moror, it is Danyasri Valayangam. Well done, guys. Fantastic work. I really hope I said it right as well. But well done, Danyasri. Fantastic performance from you. Second place in our Ethara Go competition. But as with everything, there can only ever be one outright winner. So let's do the honors, shall we, Mariam? Our Formula Ethara Go winner 2025 is... from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, it is Kanshika Manikandan. Well done. Fantastic work to Kanshika. Amazing work all the way through. I really hope this is the light to the torch paper that sets you off in a fantastic journey. Now, Mariam, we really get into the nuts and bolts of the Formula Ethara competition. This is what we've all been building, and this is what we've all been waiting for. We finally get to talk about our top 3 teams in the competitions. You must be so excited.
So the third place in Rocky for Formula Ethara will be Bouncing Panthers from North Angelia International School, Dubai.
Congratulations, guys. You really have been fantastic all through the competition. But indeed, the Bouncing Panthers from North Anglia International School, Dubai, you come home in 3rd position. Well done, guys. Great performance. Right, from 3rd position, we move to the vice champions, 2nd place. Over to you, Mariam.
So the 2nd place, Rocky, goes to Prime, Arcadia British School. Congratulations.
Well done, guys. We knew how excited you were to get to the competition, even up to this path, and 2nd position for Prime. Well done, guys. Absolutely superb. Now comes the moment of truth. This is the one everybody's been waiting for, the Rookie Champions.
So the Rookie Champions goes to Rujo Rotors, Delhi Private School, Sharjah. Congratulations.
Wow. Amazing work. It's the Rogue Rotors. You did an amazing work, guys. Well done to the entirety of the project from Delhi Private School, Sharjah. You were magnificent in the Rookie Champions category, and we are now live with them from the school. Guys, well done. You were absolutely amazing through the competition. How does it feel to be the winners of 2025?
I'm very happy ever in my life. Yeah. It's such an exciting opportunity to participate in Formula Ethara and win it. I also am very thankful to Yas School for giving us this opportunity.
Oh, bless you. You are very welcome. You all did an amazing job. And I'm guessing, guys, this is just the beginning of your journey in these fields. Are we going to see more amazing projects from you guys in the future?
Yeah.
Of course we are. I always thought so. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Rogue Rotors, you are the winners in 2025. Celebrate, take a break, enjoy the moment, and hopefully we'll see you all again in future competitions. Congratulations. Well done. There we go. We'll leave them to celebrate in style. Isn't it wonderful, Mariam, to see all that hard work? They are so enthusiastic and so happy after so much hard work. Right, we're going to continue on our journey and move on with the next competition. Obviously, we're still staying within the world of Formula Ethara, but we're switching from the rookies category to the professionals. This really steps things up a level. And of course, all of our teams put on some majestic displays, some fantastic portfolios were put together, and of course, those amazing cars that were so quick on the day. All of these different skills have to combine, of course. So now, Mariam, a moment of truth. Right. We get to talk about the top 3 in the professionals category of Formula Ethara. All yours.
3rd place outright will be going to Cobra Speedwork, Raha International School, Khalifa City Campus.
Congratulations, guys. Well done. And an amazing week of demonstration from you. The Cobra Speedworks have been sensational all week long. So well done to the guys at Raha International School, Khalifa Campus. Wonderful performance from you guys. That's 3rd place. On to 2nd, Mariam. Here we go.
Place. 2nd place in outright. River Rush, Abu Dhabi Indian School, Girls Murur. Congratulations.
Girls, you were absolutely outstanding all the way through the week, from your AI creativity to your portfolios to your team display to that brilliant intro. Raven Rush, you were really fantastic. Congratulations. But now, Mariam, we've been waiting. This is the moment, the Formula Ethara champions.
National champions.
So who's it going to be?
Era Racing, Royal Grammar School, Guildford, Dubai. Congratulations.
Well done, guys. The team from Royal Grammar School, Guildford, Dubai, are winners, and we can cross over to them now. Guys, you are the winners. Well done to ERA Racing. Fantastic work. How does it feel?
Oh, it's really amazing from the beginning, just bringing everything together, and now being here, national champions. What a journey. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. You brought some amazing ideas and some fantastic work to the table. And now your guys' names are going on the trophy, and you get to be here during the season finale at Formula One here at Yas Marina. What does that feel like? Oh, we lost them, unfortunately. I think they may have hit the wrong button, but they know, of course, how exciting their journey is going to be.
They are celebrating currently.
Yeah, they are indeed. Mariam, thank you so much for being with us to present the Formula Ethara trophies. Thank you. Wow, exciting stuff here at Yas Marina. Well done to ERA Racing. We'll get to see them again here at Yas Marina when they get to celebrate their fantastic performance. But now comes the moment everyone who's been competing in F1 in schools has been waiting for. I'm rejoined by Yusuf from the HSE and representing ADNOC. Yusuf, how exciting we are at this point now, welcoming the winners of this competition.
Thank you again. And, you know, Jack, I was like, which amazing engineers we have. So many of them, which is real proud of it.
Very, very cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
right.
Let's grab the shining engineers now.
Yeah, I can't wait any longer, and neither can you,
shining
Yusuf.
demons.
Absolutely. So we're going to start, of course, with the Test Driver Awards. This is the outstanding performance from one individual in the competition. We have a third, a second, and, of course, a winner. So, without further ado, third place in the F1 in Schools 2025 Test Driver Competition, our own high schools, Vihan Kaushikbai. Fantastic work. I'm really sorry if I butchered it, but yes, I'll try again. Vihan Kaushikbai from our own high school. Well done, Vihan. We are looking forward to seeing your career continue to grow and develop. Well done, Vihan. Right, to our second place finisher in the F1 in Schools Test Driver Competition 2025. We've obviously only got room for 3 names to be recognized. Vihan is our third place, so let's see who will take our second place accolade in the F1 in Schools 2025 Test Driver Trophy. Second place goes to, from JSS Private School, Nevin Dainjobi. Well done, Nevin. Fantastic performance over the course of competition. You absolutely deserve this. Well done, my friend. So Nevin, a second place in one of the toughest schools programs in the entire world. But now, time to reveal our winner for 2025. In the F1 in Schools Test Driver Competition for UAE, our winner is, from GEMS American Academy, Yusuf Otrok. Well done to Yusuf.
Perfect.
And there you go. All great men are called Yusuf.
Yusuf also.
All great men are called Yusuf, it turns out.
Thank you.
Yusuf Otrok, well done. Congratulations. That is such an amazing performance over the course of the week. We are so impressed and so proud. Well done. Right. After all of that excitement, Yusuf, now we get to go our way through the top 3 teams in the rookie category, the first timers to F1 in school. How exciting. I'm going to let you take the lead.
Okay, let's see now who will be our shining diamonds.
In third position,
Abracadabra, Rapidus Racers from Jumeirah College. Wow.
Well done, guys. Fantastic work all the way through the week. You absolutely deserve to be on our podium. Rapidus Racers from Jumeirah College. Congratulations. Right, Yusuf, our vice champions. This is proper exciting stuff now.
100%.
So, our second place?
Let's see the second place. Arbaltez Extreme from the Indian High School, Dubai.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, fantastic work all the way through the week from Airblitz Extreme, the Indian high school students in Dubai. You absolutely deserve our second place accolade. Well done, guys. But now, after all of the work, all of the incredible races, all of the portfolios, the moment of truth in the F1 in Schools Rookie Champions. Yusuf, let's reveal who our champions are. The winner is...
The winners for today, Apex Racer from Jumeirah College. Congratulations, Mabruk.
Wow, guys, the team from Jumeirah College and Apex Racers, and we can cross over to Jumeirah College. Look at the team, they are absolutely loving it. Guys, what an amazing week, and congratulations. You are the winners of the F1 in Schools rookie category. Tell us what's going through your minds right now.
I'm actually lost for words. Like, this is so surreal. When we came into this competition, we had high hopes, but we didn't have this much high hopes. I just feel like an amazing performance. We're so happy.
Guys, you did so much more than just build a car. You built innovative, creative designs and challenging language for the future. What does this mean to you guys, and what can we see from you guys in the future?
We're hoping to do much better next year, put in all of our 110% effort, and hopefully get first place again.
Well, the one thing we want to know, of course, is having won the rookies category, surely now you're going to step up and go for pro in 2026, right?
Come on, do it.
Absolutely. Yeah. We have to push this.
Where's your sound? Show us.
That is what we were hoping. Guys, thank you so much. And congratulations. Live it up, enjoy the moment. And of course, we'll see you trackside here at Yas Marina for the Grand Prix in December. Congratulations. We'll see you then. Fantastic, guys. What a fantastic team. We'll let them celebrate. Congratulations to the guys in Jumeirah College. Fantastic. And what a fantastic result. Wow. Excellent work from the Apex racers. Now, we move to the big three. This is the top three in 2025 across the United Arab Emirates for the F1 in Schools competition. So excited now. Yusuf, let's find out who our top three are, starting with the team in third position.
Wow, let's see the third one. Come on, abracadabra.
Whoa.
Panthron from the Burst International School, Abu Dhabi. Wow.
They did such a good job through the competition. Pantherion, the British International School of Abu Dhabi team. Wonderful, wonderful display, guys, all the way through the week. The portfolio was good. The verbal presentation was on song. The car was fantastic. Excellent stuff. Top three is such an achievement. You can all be very proud of yourselves. Right then, Yusuf, the vice champions of 2025. We are cresting greatness right now. Wow. Second position.
Be ready with Mina Racing, Raha International Schools, Gardens Campus from Abu Dhabi.
They had the fastest team on the grid, and they were so strong in so many areas. They also picked up our engineering award, and they are our second best team across the board in the professionals category of the F1 in Schools. But there can only be one winner, one team that is going to represent the United Arab Emirates in Singapore during Singapore Grand Prix week for the pride of UAE at the STEM Racing World Finals. This is such a big moment. This could change everybody's life, Yusuf.
Which is proud of you, the UAE, and we are proud of these shining engineers.
Right.
And let's see who the...
Yeah, go for it. Let's do it.
We'll go for...
The winners are...
Hypernex from Private International English Schools. Wow, well done.
Amazing,
well done, Private.
Amazing, the Private International English School team, Hypernex, and we cross over to them now at school in their classroom. Wow, guys, Hypernex, you were absolutely amazing through our competition. You gave us so much excitement. How are you feeling? You are the champions. You guys have been absolutely fantastic all the way through the competition. What's been the greatest achievement in winning these awards? What's been the real takeaway for you all?
I think the one the things we've learned through all the suffering we got, through all the exams, manufacturing our car, with all the difficulties, I think everything has been a takeaway from these. And honestly, it's all thanks to Yas that we can actually do this. So once again, a very humble thank you to all of you guys.
You are very welcome indeed. You get to go to Singapore to represent UAE at the STEM Racing World Finals.
Mabruk,
and then after that, you also get to come back here to watch Formula One at the United Arab Emirates at Yas Marina. Give yourselves a massive round of applause, guys. You totally deserve it. You are the champions. Well done. Congratulations. We have to leave them to it and wrap it up. But Yusuf, thank you so much for being with us. It has been an amazing week, an extraordinary journey, and what you guys at ADNOC and the HSC have given us have been fantastic. We are so grateful.
Thank you very much, Jake. It was my pleasure today. And inshallah, we see you in the next, inshallah, champion, which is coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yusuf. I'll let you carry on.
Thank you, everyone.
You've got a very busy day. I'll let you carry on.
Goodbye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. It's been an absolutely fantastic week here at the ADNOC Yas in Schools Finals, here at the meeting place of champions, Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. I'm so sad that it's over, but I tell you what, it only inspires me and the rest of the team here to continue the good works in 2026. We want to give a massive shout out and a huge thank you to every student, every teacher, every parent, every person behind the scenes, all the sponsorship companies that stepped up and supported every team. We cannot do any of this without you guys. We are so grateful. And of course, to all of the staff and the volunteers who gave of their time to judge, to engineer, to organize, to manage, all of the broadcast team behind us as well, who've put on a fantastic show, all of our guest presenters who've been inspiring and fantastic over the course of the week, my co-presenter Zara, and of course, you guys at home for watching, as well as everybody at ADNOC. We couldn't do any of this without any of you. So from me, Jake Sanson, and on behalf of the whole team, we cannot wait to see you guys continue your amazing journeys through STEM, through innovation, and hopefully all the way to the top of the pinnacle of motorsport or industry. We can't wait. From all of us here, thank you, goodbye, and we'll see you for the next chapter in 2026. Bye for now.